Hey everyone, welcome back to another new, fresh, and interesting episode of Tech Week, wherein today we'll be talking only about Mac OS and what features Apple has announced. And I'm your host Bhargav, and let's get started. Before starting with the video, if you're new to my channel, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also don't forget to hit the notification bell to never miss any of the content of Tech Week and also any other content which I post regularly. Now, Mac OS. For years and years, Mac OS has been one of the greatest products Apple has ever created. The Macs are perfect alternatives for Windows and sometimes even beat all the other Windows high-end laptops that are available at that price, including desktops as well. And recently, Apple has come up with its Mac Pro, which is the all-in-one, like truly flagship CPU-based system. And now in the WWDC, Apple has announced a couple of new features and updates for macOS. First, they changed the name. Previously, Mac OS had many versions like 10.0 something like that. Mac OS has been having those kind of versions for years, and now they've completely changed it to Mac OS 11, which is now called Mac OS Big Sur. Apple has remained pretty much hideous regarding this new update, but also announced quite a few features which we all love. First up, the dock has been redesigned completely. If you're wondering what is the dock, I'm sure macOS users might have been pretty familiar. The dock is basically like a taskbar which you'll see in Windows. It's basically it stores all the locations to the apps. It stores the icons with which we can click all of them in a single go. Cool. And now its design is like now it just floats down at the bottom of the desktop and cool. It just floats around, occupying very less space instead of being more distracting for the user who sees it for the first time. And also, all the icons of the core apps that are made by Apple have been redesigned specially for the Mac OS Big Sur. Instead of matching with the iOS and iPad OS, now they are completely redesigned. Especially for the Macs. Cool. And you'll get to see them all when the latest Mac comes out by the end of this year, as Apple claims. We should see because of the virus pandemic, anything can happen right now. Like pretty much even movies and all the other stuff has been delayed. I've been waiting for a game, especially just Cyberpunk 2077. All the anyway, let's leave that aside. But now also the apps have been redesigned. Like the look of each and every core app has been redesigned, from the buttons close, escape, minimize, maximize buttons which you'll see which in red, blue and yellow color, to the how the window shape looks, how the whenever you hover over it, how the like highlight looks, what is the color of it, everything has been redesigned for in the latest Mac. Also, maps have been pretty much updated, new privacy features have been added, new favorites feature has been added, like you can save your favorite location in the maps like how you do in Google Maps. Cool. Those are some upgrades to maps. And also the control center, which you'll see in iPhone and iPad, has now been brought to Mac OS as well, wherein now, similar to iPhones and iPads, which you'll see where you can access all the major controls like Wi-Fi, sound, profiles, everything. Those all can be seen in the new Mac, which are essential to the Mac. And also you can customize that control center, how it looks, like whatever icons you want, whatever features you want it to be. And also all the notifications and widgets have been added under a single window. Like whenever you click the date button, you get to see all the notifications and widgets as well. You can also customize the widgets which you want to see, how many widgets you want to see, what widgets should they be. Everything has been can be customizable. And Apple has also announced a great amount of privacy features. Apple has been known for its privacy for many years. Even now, it's one of the most secure devices. It's producing one of the most secure devices, like iPhones, iPads, and Macs as well. But with maintaining connectivity with all of these, using the iCloud service, which iPhone users might be familiar with. And like, you can see most of those privacy features are implemented to Safari. The Safari browser now has a feature called extension privacy, wherein you can allow the extensions to gain access of your data either for a day, or either for all the websites, or even all the time you want them to access what data you're accessing it. Uh, Apple is, as far as I've seen in the videos, they've been pretty fascinating. And also, you can now see who how many trackers have been blocked by Safari while you're browsing any website. There's a feature called there is a feature called privacy report, which shows you how many trackers have been blocked whenever you visit any website, whether it be official websites or whether it be any random website which you wanted to visit. Apple shows you that how safe it is trying to keep you. And also now there is a seamless transition between iPad, iOS, and Mac OS as well, thanks to the improvements brought to the iCloud service. Now you can add memojis to the messages inside of Mac. You're having all the features that I've mentioned regarding messages in the iOS 14 video implemented in Mac. And also now you can celebrate special occasions, like suppose your friend's birthday or even your birthday can be celebrated right virtually, like there's like the one which you're seeing in this video right now. And there have been many updates related to Macs, if you put Mac OS aside, but that's for another video. And anyway, these are some of the great updates which Apple has announced. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, then like or dislike this video, and be sure to subscribe and also share this video among your friends. And stay tuned, stay home, stay safe. Bye for now, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.